What is going on, gang? It's your boy, Marcus Washington, here on the Mark where we talk everything Falcons football. Listen, man, we smoking on that Saints pack, bro. Smoking on that Saints pack. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Man, the Saints thought they had it, man. Now, I'm gonna get to the elephant in the room on our team. My God. But a win is a win. And a win against your rivals is always a sweet win. Hey, Saints fans, fuck y'all. I'm smoking on your pack all week. What happened to this extremely talented offense that we were told about the first two games? Told y'all, two teams that y'all played gave up the butt. Carolina's actually looking better now with your boy Dalton behind center. But they gave you the cheeks. The Cowboys gave you the cheeks. Then you got stopped by the Eagles, which I don't know who showed up playing Tampa Bay. And then you ran into us. Family, if I'm being honest, outside of playing y'all and the refs and our fucking offensive coordinator, y'all should have got marched smooth the fuck up out of here. But I'm on a pack today. I don't care how we beat y'all. I don't care. I don't feel goal. I don't care. Y'all going home with an L and we smoking on that Saints pack. But bruh, these refs, this is why I don't respect these refs, bruh. I mean, Jesus. Flag after flag. Saints was getting away with all kind of shit. At one point, we had 6 penalties to their 0. And then I guess they looked at the numbers and said, "Oh, yeah, you know what? We gotta call this fair now." Missed the PI on Kyle Pitts. Okay, whatever. Kyle Pitts, by the way, 0 receptions, 0 yards. I mean, I don't know how y'all explain that to me, but he got targeted a few times. Tyler Algier comes in, offense starts humming. The outside stretch that was getting us whipped against the Chiefs, first play of the game, outside stretch. I'm like, bruh, listen, man. We have a major problem on offense. We have a major. Fam, do y'all know we have not scored a touchdown in 6 quarters? In 6 since the second quarter of the Chiefs game. And had it not been for Koo, who's the MVP of the game, by the way? But we know this about Koo. When Koo is in a streak, that man cannot miss. It's when that first miss happens. They usually come in bunches for Koo. But when Koo's firing on all cylinders, he ain't missing. But I said this last week. Bring Zach's ass out of the booth. Because you saw Kirk Cousins nut up. Dude, our play calling, some of these screens don't even make sense to me. The only screen that really was of importance, Jake Matthews gets called for a hold. But I'm at a point now to where your quarterback is visibly upset. Bring his ass from the booth, put him down on the fucking field, and let's play. This offense is dealing with the growing pains of its offensive coordinator, bruh. Can't put anything on the talent on the field. We are dealing with the growing pains of a first-time offensive coordinator. And you saw on the last drive, Kirk was just winging it. And then you had the center. 2 penalties. We ain't seen in a long time from the center position. defense held, but gave up the cheeks on third down. We can't get off the field on third down. So what's happening now is we're not playing complimentary football. We score, the defense goes right back and gives the points back. Then when the defense holds, the offense can't find their way. So the fact that we're 2-2 and we haven't played one solid game yet. But I'm telling y'all, if you take Zach Robinson out of the booth and put him on the field, this will probably be a better offense. You don't believe? Go watch when Kirk nutted up on the field. And he didn't stop there. He was on the bench. The play calling has to change. We have to get in the end zone, bro. The fact that, and what makes it even more embarrassing for the Saints, bro, we beat y'all and we didn't have to score a touchdown. So imagine what's going to happen to y'all motherfucking ass next time we play with y'all. And our offense starts humming. Did y'all look good in spots? Yeah, maybe. But y'all got Derek Carr. I keep trying to tell people this. Y'all got Derek Carr. Y'all ain't going nowhere but to the house. That's where y'all going. Let me get to some of these comments. Todd says the team was better with Ritter for God. Yeah, no. AJ says Taysom Hill was killing us. It's like that every time we play these guys. And to me, I don't know. I say this ad nauseum every year. Every time you see Taysom Hill take the ball, run towards the ball, he's never throwing it. I mean, the Saints have the worst tell in football. If Taysom is lining up to take this, it's a fucking run. And for some reason, we just don't understand that. But we got some tuning up. But goddamn, Zach Robinson is holding his offense back. He's holding his offense back, bro. And I'm like, we're stuck with him this year. But if I'm Raheem Morris, man, if I could give Raheem Morris any advice, get him out of the booth. Get him out of the booth, fam. Put him on the field. But we got to start playing complimentary football, man. We have not had a solid game yet. You can argue even with this. Honestly, you can argue the Falcons could be undefeated or at minimum 3-1. Because mind you, look at what happened to Kansas City. Could have beat them. But man, Judon with the Jesus, I'm smoking on the Saints pack, but I'm gonna turn into Mekhi Phifer when I start talking about we're in week 4, fam, and then we got a short turnaround against Tampa Bay. We have to get in the end zone as an offense. We have to. That's just the facts. Now, when you look at the points put up, honestly, 7 came from a pick. Shout out to Troy Anderson. 7 came from a botched catch. So that's 14 right there. The rest of them are cool. If you got Koo in fantasy, I wonder what Koo put up in fantasy this today. Shout out to Greg dropping the 5 yards. He says, I'll take this Aints W with onions, mayo, lettuce, and fries. My Aints Army battles from Louisiana won't even pick up the fumble. Matter of fact, let's do this. I promised y'all. Hold on, fam. Appreciate that, Greg, because I was about to completely forget about these boys. We said we was gonna watch them in real time. Hold on. Don't Saints content creators. Don't let me down. Don't tell me y'all done just turned off for today. Hold on. No. Okay, hold on. Y'all know I'm about to get petty. I need to make sure this is the Saints. I think it.
In terms of what the New Orleans Saints got going on, man. With the win, the Falcons now move into second place. The Saints fall to third place in a 2-2 tie. The Falcons currently hold the tiebreaker. Tampa Bay now leads the division. So, which Saint team is it? What team is it? A lot of people saying, "Hey, Q, we ain't bought." The nuances disappeared because a lot. And listen, I've said this before. Clint Kubiak, and I said this earlier about Clint Kubiak. A lot of what
before I start getting petty, shout out to these channels I'm about to stream through. Because again, Saints fans disappear when they lose. So credit to this guy.
What happened in the first week or two, and it's still very early on. We had 4 games to make or look at what was going on. People like confused. They're confused. And people are confused because of what the Saints did. The first 2 weeks of the season, the Saints destroyed and decapitated teams. The last 2 games, the Saints have become the Saints. This team over the last 2 weeks look like the team that started the 2023 season. Tell me I'm lying. They look like the 2023 Saints.
Oh, really?
The week 1, week 2, week 3 Saint club, offensively ineffective.
Oh, really? Who's your
Not
quarterback?
knowing what they can do. And then the issues, people say, well, it's McCoy. If a center mean that much over 2 games, the Saints aren't getting any push. I would really take a look at myself as a team and really go out and see if I can go and get some more offensive linemen, because these guys
they talking about replace the linemen. They talking about replace the linemen, bro.
And come on, and listen, we talking about McCoy being out 6 to 8 weeks. You are now on a 2-game slide that quick, and you got Kansas City on Monday night, next Monday night, not this Monday, but following Monday.
And listen, I hope Kansas City beat y'all brains out. I hope they beat y'all brains out. Let's see if we can find anybody else. Hold on. Let's see if we see they disappear, fam. Let me do it this way. Let me put Saints content creators. They disappear. Let's do it this way. Okay.
Yeah, what they want, which is DA fired, but I think you're looking at 8 or 9 right now. Margaret says Falcons didn't need to show up. We beat ourselves. Adebo was terrible today. Adebo was terrible, and I agree. Falcons didn't need to show up, and their offense didn't show up. They scored 0 points as an offense. If we take all that field goals, for fine. They didn't score a touchdown, and they still won. So to your point, you are correct.
But what that say about y'all? What that say about y'all? What that says about y'all, honestly, is y'all aren't the team that y'all thought y'all were. That's what it says. What it says about us is our offense needs to tighten up. I've been saying that for a while now. Since the season started, I've been saying this. But let's just hypothetically say our offense shows up. That means y'all done for the next time we play y'all. Fam, this shouldn't even. We had a 6-point lead with no tutties on the board. No tutties, and had a 6-point lead on this team that scored 97 points the first. Get the fuck out of here. Smoking on that Saints pack.
Alex says, good teams find a way to close out games. Can't ask for more from our 2-minute offense the last 2 weeks. I guess the offense can't leave any time on the clock. Yeah, it's a difficult dilemma, right? Because the offense is screwing them over at times. But that's back-to-back weeks when the offense needed that gotta have it drive to put yourself
Shout
up.
out to Abel,
They did it
man,
both times against the Eagles,
with the 9-yard, with almost the 10-yarder. He says, I think the offense will click eventually, but when. That's the $1 million question, Abel. We have no idea, fam. We're seeing glimpses. We're seeing glimpses of it, man. But then we get in the red zone. I'm telling you, Zach Robinson completely just gets on some bullshit. Man, we should have smoked this team. We should have smoked them. When you look at Kansas City, same deal. It's like we get in the red zone and then Zach's like, okay, this will do. I did my job. No, your job is to find ways to get that ball in the end zone. So I guess the $1 million question is when. Because listen, if Koo keeps playing like this, man, if I'm Koo, I'm asking for a contract extension next week. I don't care how many years I got on my contract. I want an extension right now.
the Falcons, and you're asking your defense to make a stop. And what I love, and by love, I mean, like, I don't actually love it. I'm being a sarcastic asshole, is the Saints love to say, put the game on us. The defense, they're like, oh, put the game on us. We want to be that defense that we shut it down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no one's buying that shit. Because every time the Saints have a chance on defense to make that game-winning stop, they come up short every single time. I'm so used to it at this point. Not even, I was going to say I'm not even bothered by it, but you guys can tell I'm bothered by it. But it's the same old story. Logan says defense wants to show they can win games, but they have lost 2 in a row when it matters. Couldn't agree more, man. Margaret says we had most of the third string out there on defense. Next week is going to be another loss with all the injuries. That is another problem into all this, right?
Look at
the
how
Saints are now an injury-riddled team that isn't well coached.
We got it crashing and burning.
That's a horrible formula. You got
it crashing and burning. Okay, let's move on to the. Oh, that's a stream, man. Okay, yeah, but again, they didn't fell off, fam. 2 Saints content. This y'all fan base. This y'all fan base. What y'all do? Take a break? Oh, this is such a shame. That's so criminal. That's so criminal. I thought y'all was better than that, man. I thought y'all was better than that. Oh, I know they didn't disappeared on social media. I know they didn't disappeared on social media, but we over here smoking on that pack. Greg with another 5 yards says, just called again and posted on their pages on Facebook. Nothing. No response. But let that have been the other way around. They hush mouth. Yeah. This is what I told y'all a couple days back. They ain't gonna be nowhere to be found when they lose. This is why I don't rock with that fan base. When Kamara went in for that score, let me show y'all how. Let me show y'all how these Saints fans get, fam. Hold on. I might not be able to find it. Y'all know I'm big petty when it comes to this team, man. And it's supposed to be like that. We're rivals, man. We're rivals. But I can't stand y'all I hate y'all during the football season. You understand? I hate y'all during the football season. Hate y'all. Millie says, Marcus, was that the longest field goal in franchise history in the stadium? Yeah. I think I think they said it was like a 56 or 57 yarder. Bowski, what's going on? He said, Koo goated. This game was on Koo's foot. We won this on Koo's foot at the end of it. And Darnell Mooney, man, every time I see Mooney, I'm just sitting here. I'm like, boy, why did Rondale Moore have to get hurt? Why? This would have been a track meet if Mooney was out there. And you can tell there's a clear connection between Kirk Cousins and Darnell Mooney. You can tell that's there. You know, Drake had, I think, one or two plays or passes that were contested, and I'm gonna give the Saints credit with that. But I told y'all that whole 2 games when they were blowing teams out, I told y'all that was gonna come to a halt fast. Hellrail says it's a video of a Falcons fan knocking a dude out. Oh Lord, if I can find that. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull that up. No, I can't. But I can't find it. But let's go to the. Well, we'll keep the post game up until they come on. LKO says, "Is Kyle Pitts a bust?" Man, honestly, fam, I talked about this ad nauseum the last 2 weeks. I don't know what's going on with the connection to Kyle Pitts. I don't. He had a route where that wasn't a PI. He fell. I at this point I don't know, man. I don't know. But for Kyle Pitts not to have a single reception, and this is just starting to be a consistent thing. Juwan says it's on Twitter. Well, y'all know I don't have social media, but we gonna try. Hold on, let me pull up another. Let me pull up another tab. That's clearly not it. I am not seeing it on my end, but then again, fam, y'all know I'm not on social media like that. So I will be sure in the pre-cook though to find it and put it on the next video. We smoking on that Saints loud pack until Thursday. Jack says, I'm gonna give the defense their flowers, but I don't like our corners playing 10 yards off the ball. Yeah, man, it was the defense is a bit strange, man. My issue with them is they can't get off the field on third down. And it's happened every single game. For whatever reason, man, third down, I might as well turn away from the TV. And then in the times where they do get off the field, offense can't do anything. But let me do this before I forget this. Let me give Kadero Hodge some credit. Y'all know we don't hear that name around here often. And Abernathy played a large part in Kadero Hodge being able to get on that ball. But let me give flowers where flowers are due. That was a good play by both players, but Kadero Hodge got the credit for the touchdown. But it's the defense is strange, man. We're not getting pressure on the quarterback. Not like last year, at least not yet. They do just enough to keep us in the game. This is reminiscent of last year, to be honest. The first 4 games, reminiscent. With the exception of the offense driving in between the 20s up and down the field. You see traction on the offense, and then they just shut it down when they get like within the 20. But the play calling is we're dealing with growing pains, fam. From our OC. That's what it is. But man, hold on. Let me see. Let me go back up here for a second. Oh, Shard with the 5 yards. He says, "What's good, Marcus? If possible, can you show some highlights of the game? I'm in Augusta. We got the worst of the storm and no power to the 5th. Damn. Let me see if I can work that out, fam. You know how they are when it comes to with YouTube. Let me see if they put the highlights up yet. Crap. All right. All right. Okay, here we go. Falcons usually don't hate on me when I do this.
From his 43-yard line, Rashid Shaheed calls for the fair catch. Lost the football. Now the Falcons pounce on it in the end zone.
Now, even though Kadero Hodge got the touchdown, look at what Abernathy does. He makes sure he don't even have a play at the ball.
Calls for the fair catch.
Man, he's on top of him.
Now the Falcons
Shout
pounce
out
on
to
it
Kadero Hodge,
in the
man.
end zone. Touchdown, Kadero Hodge.
Wow. Huge mistake by Rashid. And that's a great job by the Falcons.
Great memories.
Oh, man. If there's one thing we know, James Brown had good feet at quarterback.
Certainly did. Here's Cousins on first down. Wide open. Darnell Mooney, the former Chicago Bear, into Saints territory. Pinion places it down. Coon from 53. It's good. That might have something to do with the speed.
Just a little bit.
Second down and 9.
Look at that.
Fake. It is deflected
Look at that.
and picked off by Anderson. And he will take it all the way. Judon with the initial play, and then it fell into the arms of Troy Anderson.
What a play. Watch Matthew Judon as he's going up against Derek Carr. Derek Carr tried to pump that and try to sidearm it, and Judon smartly gets that left hand up, matches it, and then stays with Carr so he can't make the play. Troy Anderson gets the touchdown. But Raheem Morris has got to be so excited for this defense because this is what they've been missing. The first few games, he said, we've got to get more takeaways.
3rd down and 3. On the toss, it is Kamara.
Where you going,
And
baby?
he will not get
Where you
there.
going, baby?
Troy Anderson, the interception touchdown moments ago. He will be helped up.
Carl Granderson, I've been waiting to call his name. Want to see him get some action, get some disruption on Kirk Cousins.
Pass is caught by Robinson,
That
breaks
was a
free.
smooth play
First
right
down
there.
and more. Robinson all the way out to the 43-yard line.
Okay, you're giving me a headache.
On the other side. So a lot of familiarity. As Cousins fires downfield. What a catch.
And a
Mooney,
PI with
and
that.
there is a flag. DeMarco Jackson remains in for the injured Willie Gay. This is Algier.
Give me that TA.
Another strong run for a first down, Megan. Koo connects once again. From the 24, on the toss, Kamara. And he's met in the backfield by James Smith-Williams. Second down and 13. Carr steps up, down he goes. Back at the 31-yard line, D. Alford.
We did have a good game.
Falcons without a touchdown for their offense, leading by 3.
All day.
Cousins
All
standing.
day.
Cousins throws, and a diving catch. McLeod takes it out across the 40.
At some point, there is going to be a drop-off.
There is Algier again into that defensive secondary. To the Saints' 33-yard line. Another Atlanta first down, gain of 15.
Big play.
Third down and 31. Cousins complete along the near sideline. London pulls it in at the 24.
And then all of a sudden, that one penalty.
Right, the Matthews penalty, the sack by Turner. So
Let me go back and play this real quick. Because Kirk was not happy.
Cousins complete along the near sideline. London pulls it in at the 24.
And then all of a sudden, that one penalty.
Right, the Matthews penalty, the sack by Turner. So now a 42-yard attempt. And Koo knocks it through.
Yep.
From the Falcons 5. There's Kamara, and he is bottled up.
But you rather them backed up and then force the field position.
All right, here we go. 4th and goal. Pressure on Carr. Throws to the end zone.
Now that was a
Incomplete.
hell of a play by the office. He played
Shaheed,
them all on that one.
the intended receiver. Excellent coverage from D. Alford. Younghoe Koo from 58. It is good. The longest field goal of Younghoe Koo's 7-year NFL career.
Nice snap, nice hold. Beautiful kick by Younghoe Koo.
And that's pretty much it. So those are our highlights. Again, Alvin Kamara had a pretty decent game. I ain't gonna hold him on that. But the Saints are the Saints, man. They got Derek Carr. Dude, I've never been intimidated by Derek Carr. Derek Carr had a team when he was playing with the Raiders and couldn't do nothing. So what makes me believe he gonna come down here? He ain't done nothing yet. Saints don't scare me. Greg with the 2 yards, he says people be hating on Anderson. He balled out today. Listen, Anderson does deserve some criticism. But after that pick, boy, he was all on Kamara's bumper after that. So he played a pretty good game, but Anderson does deserve some criticism now. Anderson does be giving up them cheeks sometimes. King says Anderson had an awful Eagles performance, but he balled today. Yeah. Justin said, Mark, thoughts on Thursday night. Bucks aren't flashy, but they seem to have a formula this year. I'll say this, man. I think the Bucks game is probably going to be similar to this game. We can't get out of our own way on offense. I think if we were firing on all cylinders, the Bucks would get their ass smoked. But through 4 games, this offense hasn't figured out how to get in the end zone at a consistent clip. But I don't think the Bucks are gonna come in and beat our ass. No, I think it's gonna be similar to what we just saw with the Saints. If we can't find a way for this offense to start firing on all cylinders, a lot of these games are gonna be like this, fam. Everybody keeps telling me about this damn fight video, man. Hold on. Now I'm looking for it. Now I'm on the hunt. Damn it. Let me see. let me do it this way. Here we go. So y'all say this is on Twitter. So what am I looking for on Twitter exactly? Is this it? Oh, hold on. Y'all know we smoking on a Saints pack, bruh. Y'all know I gotta show this. Hold on. Let me make sure this is the right one. All right, is this the fight y'all talking about? If it is, this man, hold on. If this is the fight y'all talking about, this dude had every right to get his lights blown out. Hold on. Let me go back from the start. Oh God! He had that dude in concussion protocol at the end, bro. Hold on. Okay, y'all saying this old. Hold on, I hadn't seen this. But we'll get back to that. We got a post game. Hold on.
He's saying, I'm so glad we won. But, I'm going to be voice memoing on the way home to the coaches with some thoughts on how I got to be better and how we got to build on it. So a lot easier to give those voice memos after a win. I thought penalties were tough today to overcome at times on some drives where we were in the high red zone or in place on the field where we felt like we had some momentum and then got in some long yardage situations. I thought Tyler Algier ran the football really well today, and his third down conversion was a big play in the game. I was pleased that we were better on third down. At least it felt that way. I haven't seen numbers, but it felt like we were better on third down overall as a unit. Even on some of the conversions that we didn't have, we still, completion, getting close to the sticks and giving ourselves a chance. Honestly felt like the final drive was really not good enough by our offense, but Koo made an unbelievable kick. We got the pass interference call, and that was enough. But pleased with the complimentary football that happened today to get us the win, and now we can have a great chance to build on it and take any questions you have.
Yeah, Kurt, on the throw to Mooney, what'd you see on that play that ended up with the DPI?
It was a double move, and so I threw it pretty early, and I felt that I should have thrown the ball further. Mm-hmm. I felt like Mooney could have run underneath it, and maybe it's a walk-off, if you will, although there still had been a little time left. So I was disappointed in myself that the ball ended up being underthrown, and he did a good job coming back to it, and then we got the PI call. But great route by him, and just would have liked to put the ball out there further for him to be able to run underneath it.
And is there a remedy for the penalties?
Yeah.
Matthew said his hand got up high and on the
until I can see them, it's hard. I wasn't sure on the touchdown they got called back what exactly happened because it didn't feel like it was, anything too unique. But I don't get to see it until I can watch the film. So a remedy would just be once we see what took place, we just got to make sure we don't even give them that chance to call it.
Kirk Darnell said in the locker room at some point in that ball's in the air, he sort of switches his mindset to, I'm going to try to get the PI here. I'm going to flash my hands a little early and force the issue. At what point do wide receivers, do you think, start picking up those types of tricks, and how nice is it to have those guys out there?
Yeah. Well, he's a total pro. I mean, he's lockers next to me, and he's at times, whether it's the spring or now, I'll ask a question, and when I hear his answer, I think, whoa, like the way you're taking care of your body, the way you're thinking through situations like a quarterback, like, whoa. At times he kind of keeps me on my toes because I think, man, if I don't know my stuff, Moon's going to expose me here because he does. So not surprised that he would have an awareness of just, hey, ball's underthrown. We got a chance at a DPI here. That's the kind of player he is, to just be very aware. But I'll go back to my role. I just don't want to leave it in the ref's hands, and I want to hit that in a perfect stride, like we hit the goal ball earlier in the game in the third quarter, and that's where I want to go watch it and kind of see why the ball wasn't further.
You look pretty frustrated, and I wonder if you're often this frustrated after a win.
I wouldn't be if I played really well, we played really well, but yeah, I do dislike this about myself, that I kind of have a standard that's maybe unreachable, and even after a win, you feel like you got to play better. But I'll still enjoy the win, believe me. But yeah, there's just a lot we left out there.
Kirk, a couple of questions here. The way you guys won today and the way you won against Philadelphia, do you kind of feel like you guys are kind of like the team of destiny? And the second question is, how difficult, if at all, is it to physically get ready for a game 4 days away as opposed to what you normally have to work with?
It all depends on how beat up you are from going into the game or coming out of this game. I feel pretty good, so it shouldn't be too bad for me. Each guy's maybe a little different. It helps. You got to remember that post game Thursday, we do have 10 days. And so you kind of remind yourself, they take the good with the bad too, that the extra rest after this, if we can just get through Thursday physically, you get more time to get caught up for guys. But I just find that in this league, that's the way these games tend to go. It's just so close. It's a play here, a play there. And you got to find yourself on the winning side of as many of these as possible. But finding those inches is hard. But that's the way this league is designed to be.
To that point, and going back to what you're saying before as well, how do you kind of weigh in your head? It's like, okay, yes, 300 yards plus of total offense, you win the game, but no touchdowns.
Right.
Like how when you're in the back of your head going through it, what's kind of there, kind of talking to yourself?
Yeah, I'll be pretty critical, as I think through it. Just grateful to be able to have the critical evaluation after a win. So you're grateful for the win, the outcome. It's such an outcome-driven league, and so to have a win is a big deal. But you never really stop going back and analyzing the performance and how to be better, win or lose.
Kirk, hi, Daniel Suggs, Atlanta Voice. I wanted to ask about Thursday. How big is that game, knowing that there's a chance to go 2-0 in the division, and obviously over 500 as well with a win?
It's a great opportunity for us. Home game, divisional opponent. Had dug ourselves a hole starting 1-2. Now give ourselves a chance to go into a long weekend with above 500. So we know what's out there for us, but so does our opponent. And, I expect it to be a hard-fought game like they all have been thus far.
Kirk, Raphael Haynes with the three-point conversion. You mentioned that a lot of NFL games come down to the end like this. But I'm curious, before the game and even through the game, did you notice the intensity through this rivalry? I know this is your first game in this rivalry.
I loved it. It was the fourth quarter. We were a little bit backed up, and it was a TV timeout. And they were playing that song about you swag and surf, and the whole stadium was moving. And I looked around. I was like, this is pretty sweet. And the nest especially, I love the nest. The nest may be my favorite thing about being a Falcon. That's awesome, the energy they bring. So, you felt it today, and we need to win and play at a level that'll keep it that way all year long and into January. And but I can't say enough about the environment today and the way our fans showed up. I was really, really pleased with the atmosphere we got to play in. It was a privilege.
What's going on, Ray?
Since week one, it feels like the pass protection has taken a step forward. Does it feel that way from your perspective as well?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't see how many attempts we had today, but usually, whenever I felt anything, it was because I was going through a progression longer. So I thought they did a good job, and there was a lot of times where it was kind of one-on-ones across the board where they're rushing 5. So I was really pleased, and even the sack fumble today was really me holding on to the ball too long. Jake did a really good job. So I've been very pleased with him.
What's happening with Kyle Pitts? 2 targets. I didn't check. I didn't update it after that. But is the progression taking away from him, or what's going on there?
Yeah, it's interesting because like the under route I threw to him, I really shouldn't have. Lattimore drove it. I should have gone over his head to Ray.
Ray
And
was
then
open
on the
that
shallow cross to Kyle, in man coverage, and we had the incidental contact. And so really, that was one where, it's incomplete, but, had a chance there if their feet don't get tripped up. And then there's other ones like the third down in midfield in the second quarter, I threw to Drake. It was incomplete. Looking back, I wish I had worked Kyle over his head on a deep corner route. So there's some plays out there where I come to the sideline and say, hey, Kyle, I got to work you there. And then there's other ones where I did work him and I say, hey, I probably shouldn't have forced it to you. So it goes both ways, but you just kind of always go where your reads take you. And sometimes it skews the numbers one way or another. And sometimes it's really balanced and you just kind of have to go where they take you.
Falcons for Life said we need a coup interview.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man, Coup earned that. That's a funny comment right there, but Coup earned a damn interview, fam. But on that play he was talking about, he did have Ray wide open right behind Kyle Pitts. So, for him to actually acknowledge that, means he's got his damn eyes open. But still, man, the way that we're using Kyle Pitts it's criminal. I can see if we drafted Kyle Pitts like late in the first or the second round. But fam, when you think about this, and let me give Matt Ryan some credit. What tight end did we have in here that Matt Ryan wasn't abusing at one point? Austin Hooper's name don't even get mentioned anymore. But when he was down here, Hoop was getting that work. Tony G was getting that work. This is why when I look at Kyle Pitts, and again, when we drafted him, we had a trash-ass offensive coordinator. One of those years he was hurt, right? Then what they're telling us is last year he was pretty hurt too. Okay, cool, I got you. You have to find a way to get this. And I'm going to keep preaching this until they use him. Because I feel like once they use him, this offense will get unlocked. I think the reason why we're fighting, one, is because our offensive coordinator is green. But we're also not using our tight end either. Same comparable with the Chiefs. And right now, the Chiefs are losing to the Chargers 10-0. Let me see what Travis Kelce's numbers are looking like. Kelce's got 1 reception for 38 yards. So you have to change your approach with Kyle Pitts, but our offense is what's keeping us in these close-ass games, fam. Because if the offense was firing on all cylinders, we'd be 4-0 right now. And that's just real talk. That's just real talk. Because we had an opportunity to beat the teams we lost to. And the Chiefs, we should have won. Now, some people aren't gonna hold down the fact that was a PI in the end zone, and they got to call that. They do. But it's looking like in order to beat the Chiefs now, you got to knock them out. It's like the same rule in boxing. If you're fighting a champ, you ain't gonna beat them on points. You got to knock them out. Because if it's even close, they're gonna give it to the champ every time. And when you look at Kansas City's first 3 games, they've been hella close. But knowing that I get to smoke on that Saints pack, this is a different type of smoke This has got like a sweet hickory flavor to it. It just makes the whole house. There's a aura and a scent around the house. It's just, you don't get it when you're smoking on another pack. And the fact that these Saints fans disappear when they lose, oh, it's just even sweeter. It's even sweeter. Because y'all know how much I don't like the Saints. Now let me state this, because a lot of people get this twisted. People think because I hate Saints fans, I hate people from New Orleans. No, that's the furthest from the truth. I love folks from New Orleans. I love folks from Louisiana. I just hate y'all during the football season. That's the difference. I hate y'all. And y'all probably feel the same way about us. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be watching y'all next week. I hope y'all lose next week. I take pleasure in when y'all lose. But at the same time, when y'all win, I'll give you credit. Those first 2 weeks of football, y'all look like world beaters. And then y'all came back down to reality in Philly, and you should have got smoked out for real here. Let's see. Eldrick says Tampa's going to try running the ball. Baker threw the damn ball damn near 50 times today. Vaughn says, Mark, puff pass that Aints pack. Oh, y'all know I'm about to get petty. But check that community tab tonight, bro. I'm getting super petty. And I got to, because the Saints, here's the thing about the Saints. And this is why a lot of people don't like that fan base. One, they're sore losers and they're sore winners, right? Two, they don't only talk shit to us, they talk shit to other fan bases too. But a lot of people don't like them because they get ghosts when they lose. Y'all don't believe me? Call your Saints friends right now. They ain't gonna want to talk about this goddamn game. Or they're gonna talk like it's the end of the world. Man, you know what, man? We win the 6th game this year. We win the 6th. We started all good, man. Man, I only see us winning 6. I got tickets, man, the next game, man. I'm probably gonna sell them motherfuckers, man. That's every time they lose. And when you look at it, they got some good pieces. Their problem is they have Derek Carr as their quarterback. Derek Carr ain't winning shit. Never have, never will. And their coach is a bit trash too. Y'all remember last year, they was trying to get the coach out the paint. They got some good pieces. Even though I hate their guts, can't hate Alvin Kamara. Can't hate Olave. That wide receiver they got, you can't hate them. They got good pieces. They just got Derek Carr. That's why we're gonna be next time we play y'all. We smoking on some of that expensive stuff. Might add a little drink to it. And I know a lot of them say, man, we gave this game away. How? How y'all get this game away? How y'all get this game away, bro? They can't even say that. We beat ourselves. How? Y'all had been PIing your whole game. They just finally caught y'all on. Fam, if they wouldn't have called that one. Oh, Mooney. If they wouldn't have called that one, bruh. Your guy gets smoked, doesn't play the ball, and then goes after the helmet. So don't let a Saints fan tell you, man, we beat ourselves. Don't let them tell you that. If anything, we should have stomped y'all out. So next time we see you, just know we're going to have the expensive stuff out there. When we beat y'all, we're going to be lounging. I'm going to do the whole podcast, the whole show, talking like Rick Ross. We smoking like a boss. And we needed this game. Y'all needed it too. We definitely needed it. And we need this Tampa game. So I'm trying to smoke on a Buccaneer pack too, come Thursday. It ain't that much hatred against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They really are rivals. But I got a couple Saints fans I'm going to check in on. I know they ain't going to pick up the phone. You pick up the phone, it rings twice. You have reached the voicemail of... They'll call you back come Wednesday, man. Let your people breathe today. They ain't going to want to talk to you anyway, man. Let them breathe today. Artavius, what's going on? He says the Aints got more calls than us and we still won. Yeah, man, we haven't put a complete game together. But boy, when we do. And that's the $1 million question. When is Atlanta going to put a complete game together on the offense? That's the $1 million question. Is it going to be Thursday? Is it going to be the next week? We see glimpses of it, but I'm telling y'all, if you do not find a way to unlock Kyle Pitts, a lot of the season is going to be like this. But with that being said, fam, your boy about to get off here. Continue smoking on this Saints pack. I feel good about this one. Now, a lot of people don't like these close wins. I don't either. But we ain't going to be thinking about this Thursday. A win is a win. Any win against the Saints, I don't care how it happens. Penalty, body slam, I don't care. We get a win on them, it's always a good day. So with that being said and done, fam, I'm out of here. I appreciate everybody that came on the live. People that watch this a bit later. Hey man, I'm passing the pack to y'all. Tomorrow, when you wake up, just Saints fan get in your face, blow that smoke on them. And we will be back on here since the game is Thursday. I guess we'll do the pre-cook Tuesday. We'll do the pre-cook on Tuesday. And then Thursday night, man, rain, sleet, or snow. Y'all know that's the thing about Falcons fans. We don't run from shit. Now I'm gonna go double check and see about these Saints content correct, because some might have went live after the game. I don't know. I'm not gonna hold them to that. But I guarantee you, the Falcons content creators were on after the game. Some of these motherfuckers never got off. They were streaming it during the game. We get called crazy for being Falcons fans because we're real Falcons fans. Eldrick says, Mark, have you seen the locker room footage? No, I haven't. No, I have not. but I will be sure to pull up all this stuff. They be sneaking, Raheem. Actually, here it is. All right, so we'll go ahead and show this, man, and we'll peel off. We'll peel off after this. So, come on, mouse, what are you doing? The damn mouse hide from the smoke. Okay, there we go. You can smoke on some of this too, mouse. All right. Let's see what Raheem got to say.
Hey, bring it up, fellas. Get tight.
Ooh, y'all know that game ball go to, baby.
I don't even gotta say it. Hey, the other one, man. It's for the birthday boy, Mr. Blank himself.
Hey, man. Cool walked up to him already in the towel. Cool, like, man, I'm going to get some trim after this, man. Old girl done called your boy up, man. Hey, let's go ahead and get this shit out. He already done took the shower, bro. He going straight to a piece of ass after this.
I don't even gotta say it. Hey, the other one, man. It's for the birthday boy, Mr. Blank himself. Hey, guys, get tighter. Hey, let me tell you this, man. That is the definition of resiliency. That is exactly what we talked about, right? Nobody blink. None of the other stuff matter. It doesn't matter. You keep doing what you do. You stay in the fight. I give us a chance against anybody. Tyler, way to go out there and run that rock. Hey, defense. That's how you ball up in the second half. And stop the run. Hey, guys. Quick turnaround. We ready to recovery. Here we come.
And with that being said, the boy is out. Y'all have yourselves a great Sunday night, Monday. We'll come back and holla Tuesday. Larry, what's going on? He says, what's up on the mark? I'll take the win, but I need my rookie OC to be better. Yes, sir. We definitely talked about that. Everybody catch Larry in the Dixon Way. They stream all these games, man. And shout out to, I know you hit 4,000 today, man. So shout out to Larry over there at the Dixon Way. Y'all go catch everybody else. Birdcage with Ryan and the crew. Bird Gang with Tidy. Smitty, I don't need to tell y'all, go check out Smitty. I know y'all gonna be over there anyway. Uncle Steve, AFN, go check out all these boys, man. Birdo, A1. Shout out to everybody in the Falcon family, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all stay up. We'll be back Tuesday. Peace.